Hey, foxyrahul here. Welcome back to my channel for another bass lesson. Now, most fretless bass lessons focus on how to play fretless bass. This means using a tuner or playing along with drone notes to dial in that perfect intonation. And sure, that's all very important. But what if I told you that the secret to making that transition from fretted to fretless easy actually starts before you even touch a fretless bass? That's right. In this lesson, I'll show you how to train your fretting accuracy and muscle memory on your regular fretted bass first. And if you stick around till the end, I've got 3 bonus fretless tips for you, including how to pull off harmonic slides properly on a fretless bass. I've shown it on a fretted bass before, but this is where it really shines. Let's dive in. So here's the thing. Fretless bass demands great intonation, meaning your notes need to be in tune even without the frets doing the job for you. Most people jump into practicing with a tuner or drone notes to train their ears. That's a solid approach, but it skips an important step. See, most players get used to placing their fingers somewhere between the frets on a fretted bass, and that works because the frets take care of the pitch for you. But the habit becomes a problem when you go fretless. Even on a fretted bass, clean intonation matters. It's the difference between a clear note and a buzzy mess. Here's what you do instead. Start practicing by placing a finger directly behind the fret. Not too far behind, not in the middle, right behind it. You'll instantly hear a cleaner note, and more importantly, you'll start building the muscle memory to land in that same precise spot anywhere on the neck. This plays off huge on fretless, where you need your finger to land right on the fret line for your note to be in tune. And yes, having fret lines or markers definitely helps when you're starting out. But this technique locks in your muscle memory, so you're not just relying on visuals, you're actually feeling and hearing where the note is. Let me show you what that sounds like. Hear the difference? Tight fretting on your fretted bass sets up your hands and ears so that when you switch to fretless, you're not guessing where the note is. Want to start simple? Try playing long sustained notes from a basic major scale. Focus on keeping your fingers right behind the frets. This helps build stability and helps you get used to sustaining pitch without wobbling. It's usually those long notes that really expose your intonation on fretless. So this exercise pulls double duty. Check it out. Time for those fretless upgrades. First one, land your notes clean. Don't slide into everything. One of the telltale signs of a beginner fretless player, sliding into every single note. Sure, it sounds cool at first, but it gets old real quick. Instead, practice landing cleanly on the note, just like you would on a fretted bass. How to practice? Try short staccato notes. Focus on placement, and once you're confident, then choose to slide in for effect. For example, next, harmonic slides. I've got a short lesson showing how to do this on a fretted bass, but it's on the fretless that this really shines. It's the same technique. Play the harmonic, press down, and slide through to another note. You can go in either direction. And if you get it working with an artificial harmonic, now the whole neck is your playground. Lastly, that upright bass vibe. Jaco famously ripped out the frets on his Fender Jazz bass to get that upright tone on an electric bass. What can you do? Just roll off the tone or the treble knob on your bass, play close to the neck with a light, soft touch to get that smooth, woody tone. And that's it for this lesson. If you're serious about fretless bass, mastering clean fretting and muscle memory on a fretted bass is the best thing you can do before even switching over. Now I want to hear from you. Record a short clip of yourself applying this technique on a fretted or a fretless bass and post it on Instagram or YouTube. Tag me at foxyrahul and use the hashtag foxytaughtme. I'll come check it out and leave a comment. Drop a comment below with your favorite fretless tip. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more bassy goodness every week. See you in the next one. Bye bye.